Hey there, business owners. Nishi here. I have a question for you. Are you on social media promoting your company and trying to take yourself out of the equation? What I mean is, I'm seeing a lot of business owners who are promoting their companies on social media, but you don't see them. You don't see their faces, you don't see them talking, you don't see them doing videos or photos or anything like that. It's just a blog. It's the company logo, it's the website, it's the flashy colors, all great stuff, all amazing, consistent, beautiful branding, but you don't see the person behind the curtain, so to speak. And I've been asking this question to every business owner who will talk to me, and I'm getting a whole bunch of different reasons, and they're valid. You know, anything from I'm shy, I'm awkward, I don't have time, I don't have money, I don't want to. Maybe they feel like they come off as arrogant or full of it, or they don't think anyone really wants to hear what they have to say. Whatever the reason is, I want you to consider, if you're one of these people, what kind of negative effect this might be having on your ability to close sales. So the thing is that I think a lot of business owners don't necessarily realize is that their target audience, the people that you want to reach out to you with their problems that you can solve, are coming to you from a place of humility and vulnerability, right? Of course, it depends on what type of industry you're in, but I think this affects most, if not all, businesses to a certain degree. Certainly if you're in any kind of healthcare industry, so if you're certainly a psychotherapist, or if you're a nutritionist, or you're someone who helps people lose weight, for instance, those people that you are hoping will come to you, at some point they looked in the mirror and said, you know, I have a problem, and maybe they tried to help themselves at some point and they failed. Maybe they went to other professionals and they failed. And so by the time they get to you, they're pretty bashed up, right? It takes a lot of guts. It takes a lot of humility to say to a professional, can you help me? And this goes for more industries, like I said, than I think maybe a lot of you realize. Is if you're a lawyer, for instance, the people that are coming to you can't defend themselves or can't stand up for themselves for some reason. They need you to help them. So this is going to be emotionally triggering on some level for them. So for them to come to you and trust you is a big deal. It's a huge deal. If you're a career advisor, if you're a business advisor or a career counselor, these are people who have trouble finding jobs or who are in careers that are not in alignment with them for some reason. So it takes a lot for them to say, can you help me? I'm not able to do this by myself, right? So don't take it for granted. Don't think that it's easy for people to reach out to you just because you're visible or just because you have all the right credentials. Maybe you're exactly the right person. You have the right product for them, or you provide the service that will absolutely 100% help them. They are still going to have a hard time reaching out to you from this place of vulnerability or weakness or humility, especially if they can't see you. If they can't see you or hear you or know that there's a human behind this great company, it's going to be all the more difficult for them to reach out to you, right? Just think about all the times you've reached out to your internet provider, for instance, and it's a robot on the other end, and you're like, oh, this is really not helping me. There's a sinking feeling because there's no human on the other end. And when it is a human on the other end and they're listening and they're kind and they're compassionate and they get you right away, and then they try to help you, right? It's such a different experience. Now, with a big internet company, we're going to stay on the line no matter what in most cases because we don't have many choices. But when you're a small business and when you're a medium-sized business, people are less likely to stay on the line, so to speak, right? So encourage people to reach out to you by letting them know that there's a person out there. It makes it all the more easier for them to want to do business with you. Not just the corporate logo and the great website. Don't hide behind these things. People want to do business with a person at the end of the day. So don't take to social media. I hope this helped you in some kind of way. If it did, please hit subscribe. Feel free to drop me any questions in the comments. And until next time, see you later.